Hi everyone, it's Rebecca with linkinglewiscounty.com, and on today's episode of Hear All About It, we are talking with Al Millard. Al, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Al is here to talk about a new sport being offered at the Turin Community Center through Double Play, and that sport is called Pickleball. Al, tell us a little bit about Pickleball.
Pickleball is, I think, if not the fastest growing sport, one of the fastest growing sports among people aged 55 and over. Really taken off in the South. In Florida especially, they have a large population of over 55. But also even other places, even up north. I have heard there's quite a few people that play it in the summer in Alex Bay. I actually just got started playing it through a friend who thought I might like to try it, and so I did in Syracuse area. And when I came back, I said, gee, I wonder if anybody ever plays it here. And I just happened to be talking to Dan Myers at Double Play, and he said, I just got back from a conference, and a good portion of the time that I was there was spent talking about pickleball.
Right, so we should mention this is not just a sport for people 55 and older.
No.
It just happens to be that demographic is exploding.
Yeah, it is.
This is a sport that can be enjoyed.
Oh, it's there are various levels, some just pure for the fun of it, and some very competitive. I do believe there's a World Championship, National Championship, that type of thing, and younger people play that, play it very aggressively, but also it's very popular with people over 55. It's on a court roughly half the size of a tennis court, so not as much ground to cover.
Right.
It's played with a wiffle ball and a racket that's somewhat larger than a ping pong paddle. Maybe roughly the size of a racquetball paddle, a little smaller maybe.
And does the community center have equipment available?
Yes. We have some paddles, and I really can't speak to how many, but I know I did buy some.
Sure, but I'm assuming if this is one of those sports that if someone tries it out, really likes it, it's probably easy and relatively inexpensive to get their own equipment.
In today's age, Amazon,
right.
You can buy a pickleball paddle. Really, that's all you need. A pickleball paddle. It's played with a wiffle type ball. A pickleball paddle, I think you could probably buy for anywhere from $30 up to $160, $180.
Okay, and we mentioned too, so these games are going to be played Wednesdays. What's the time frame?
12:30 to 2.
Okay, and you can do singles, you can do doubles. It all is decided by how many people
show up. Yeah, yes. We would hope to play doubles matches, and then and you don't have to have a team. You just show up individually.
Yeah.
The way most people play it, the team that wins doesn't stay together. You just rotate around so that you get to play with everybody.
Great.
So the idea is just come and give it a try.
Right. And as you said, it's $5 a person to come and play for that hour and a half. You mentioned that it's as relaxed or aggressive workout that you would like it to be.
As you want it to be.
Right.
You can break a sweat, or basically you can just enjoy yourself. It can be social. It is social. And like I said, it doesn't beat you up as much as tennis. And you don't have the cover of the ground. You do, if you're playing singles, it can be a workout.
Yeah,
but doubles,
you said a lot of lateral moves side to side. That you appreciated that, though.
I do. One thing that I like about it, it is a lot of lateral movement and stretching, and it does give you a workout. But like I said, it doesn't. It's not hard on your knees. At least I haven't found it to be.
So as far as attire, people are just going to come in their regular gym shoes.
Yeah, sweatpants, whatever you feel comfortable wearing. It's played. It's actually a gym. I believe it's a gym that we play on, and so. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's right across from South Lewis School.
Yes, right. The Turin Community Center is right across from the South Lewis School. $5 for anyone that wants to come. And if they don't know the rules, there will be someone there to
yes
kind of guide them. It's similar to tennis, you said, but not exactly like tennis.
It has some rules that differ from tennis, and I'm not an experienced tennis player, so I'm not exactly sure in what ways, but it's fairly like tennis.
Okay, similar to that premise. And currently, right now, there's just one court available, but that could change depending on the demand.
He has room for 2 courts. Dan is not shy. He's not bashful. He's a go-getter. So if it takes off, believe me, he's already talking about summer pickleball.
Yes.
It can be played outdoors, and he's already looking at places to play it outdoors here in the summer.
Excellent.
So I think he's looking at, we could easily play 2 courts in the facility we have. So.
Well, I think it's definitely a great addition to the area. It's a sport that covers many ages and fitness levels. $5 for an hour and a half session is definitely doable. So I think, anybody that wants to check it out should check it out. And it kind of reminds me of like cornhole. It's just one of these things that kind of starts out as this thing.
It's actually been going longer than you think.
Yeah.
It has been around for longer than you think. And of course, if you Google it, you can get the history of it. And you can even watch it being played and the rules.
Okay.
That's the beauty of today's technology.
Right.
You can Google anything.
So if anyone's shy about showing up, not really knowing what to do, check out a YouTube video.
There's that's exactly right. There are YouTube videos that explain the rules, and you can see how it's played. It's not a punishing game, and like I say, you can grow with it. He's even talked about if we could get enough people, he would have somebody come up and do a clinic.
Oh, that'd be great. Okay. Excellent.
It's a lot of fun.
Excellent. Well, it sure sounds like fun. I've been hearing lots of buzz about it. We really appreciate you coming in, Al. It sounds like
thank you for having me.
You know what's going on in the pickleball world, and I'm sure
don't know about all that.
You'll be the guy that everyone will be coming to with the questions. So Wednesdays at 12:30 at the Turin Center across from South Lewis School. $5 a person, and
it does have some paddles. So if you don't have a paddle or a ball, don't worry about it. And give it a try.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate you coming in, Al. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.